today we're stepping into the forgotten corners of the 16-bit era to talk about Time Trax on the Super Nintendo. Released in 1994, this game was based on a short-lived TV series of the same name, a show almost no one remembers, and a game that flew completely under the radar. And when I refer to under the radar, I mean concealed beneath multiple levels of cultural debris. So, what is Time Trax? At its core, it's a side-scrolling action platformer where you play as Detective Darien Lambert, a cop from the future hunting fugitives who have slipped back into the past. The pitch is solid. Time travel, criminals, sci-fi cop drama. Sounds like it could have been something special, right? Here's the deal. By 1994, the Super Nintendo had already dropped some serious classics like Super Metroid, Mega Man, and Donkey Kong Country, games that really pushed the console to its limits and set new standards for how fun and pretty a game could be. And then you have this one, the graphics, serviceable but generic. The soundtrack, competent but forgettable. The gameplay, it's functional. You run, you jump, you shoot a stun gun, but compared to Mega Man's razor-sharp controls or Super Metroid's atmosphere, Time Trax feels like it's just ticking the boxes without daring to innovate with nothing. Looking back from 2025, the game is still fascinating for what it represents. It's a relic of the era when TV and movie licenses were everywhere in gaming, when developers tried to capture lightning in a cartridge, hoping a recognizable name would sell. Most of those games aged poorly, and Time Trax is no exception. But here's the twist. In 2025, Time Trax has value, not as a great game, but as a time capsule. It shows us what the industry was willing to gamble on in the 90s. It's a reminder of how far we've come in terms of storytelling, mechanics, and polish. And honestly, there's a strange charm in booting up something like Time Trax today. It's clunky, sure, but it's also authentic. An artifact of developers trying to make something cool with the tools and budgets they had. So, is Time Trax a hidden gem? Not exactly. But it's also not a complete write-off. It's more like a middle-of-the-road game from a time when some of the best titles in gaming history were being made. Still, it's a good reminder of how much our expectations have shifted over the past 30 years. Sometimes going back to a game like this isn't about finding something groundbreaking. It's about remembering our roots and appreciating how far the medium has come. And if you've ever dreamed about being a time-traveling cop chasing down criminals through different eras, Time Trax offers that experience. Just don't expect it to match the greatness of Super Metroid. Thanks for watching, hit that like button, and subscribe for more crazy gaming movies in the future. Until next time, stay pixel perfect. Oh.